Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand. Welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Wednesday, October 29, 2025, after 3:15 p.m. Eastern. We're having a time for change call tonight after 9:15 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk about what's going to happen here in about the next, week. I want to make sure you're in a comfortable position. No outside interruptions. Relaxed into your body. Still as a statue. Focused on your breath rising and falling. When we talk about everything is within you, some people think that, that means going into the body. No. The God that you are isn't the body. And the body is something that you enter, who and what you really are, to experience material physical world and create the experience to experience. In one single moment, in one stroke, you can become enlightened. It is not a gradual process. Like some people think it takes years. Because enlightenment is not something that you have to invent. It is something that you have to discover within you. It is already there. It is not something that you have to manufacture. If you have to manufacture it, of course, it will take time. But it is already there. Close your eyes, see it there, be silent, and have a taste of it. Your very nature is what I call enlightenment. Enlightenment is not something alien, outside of you. It is not somewhere else in time and space. It is you. Your very core, Osho. And when I share the fact that everything that we will ever need in this life or any lifetime is we already have, all right? But we've been taught to look elsewhere. Pretty simple. And, of course, we all know that repeatedly, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, we have information that we're filled with. And what happens with the information is that we take it in, assimilate it, and then we use it. Some of it we just kind of pack away in a closet. The rest of it, we use it. It's what we go by. It's our kind of like roadmap is what we follow and what we have, the information that's given to us by, whoever, parents, friends, relatives, what we see, what we view based upon that information, and how we articulate it, how we are laying the groundwork, like the pathway to walk upon. And interestingly enough, we create all the time, but we don't know. And we really don't think about it on who and what we are. We just, you're a human being. And you're on a planet, and you view things, experience things, joy, laughter, heartache, sorrow, pain, suffering, all the stuff, the whole shebang, so to speak. Not knowing that you are the creator. It's everything begins with you and stops with you. Really never ends. Now, what would be the difference with us that we know this deep within? That it's not a maybe if possible, but it's that we know it within. Emphatically so. No question, no doubt whatsoever. What would be the difference? Well, you wouldn't look at this life as a serious thing. You would just look at it as, hey, I'm experiencing. I have a stage, a play, a playground, whatever, to do that, and it's great, right? It'll be for a period of time, and then I won't do it. I won't do this anymore. And it would be a matter of fact. We would just do it. It'd be second nature. It wouldn't be such a challenging situation, arduous, where we think it's arduous because most of us aren't within. We still are hooked to the material physical. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not negative. But we realize that when we flip it, we attract things to us. We are an omnipotently powerful, supreme, manifesting, abundant being that never dies. As I've said many times, we're in this body. We use the body as a extension, and while we're in the body, we're master manifestors. All along. Every one of them are masters. But we don't know it. So how can we be when we don't know it? And we have taken in all this information that has been given to others, who have given to others, who have given to others. It's repetitive. It's the same. When you realize it's the same information, just maybe it's a different time, different surroundings. It's a different life, right? But it's the same information being recycled. And then many of us leave the body, and then many of us come in, and then the process continues. And we're pretty much recycling the same information that your grandparents, when they were children, were given. Not much different. Along the way, we lose valuable information with different generations. And we don't get it because it's gone. It hasn't been shared. Now you imagine sitting, right, with people, say they're like 200, 300 years old. And they're all sharing with you what they've experienced in life, in their lives. It's interaction. Because remember, none of us are separate. We're one big, massive, golden ocean of energy. We all hold the essence of that ocean. And when we drop into the ocean, we become the ocean. What about the universe? You're the universe, universe is you. You're a part of the universe. You're a speck of the universe. See, you are the universe. It's the same across the board. There really isn't an exception. It is, you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. Literally, not figuratively. So your energetic sequences are part of all the other energetic sequences. There's no difference. And each of us are participating and experiencing every atomic second, every blink. And of course, we're doing it in different ways, which is phenomenal. You have 1 million of us, and we're all doing things in different ways. That's phenomenal. Fascinating. We're not doing the same thing. Every one of us, we could do similar things, but it wouldn't register as the same as 10 people next to you doing the same, because we perceive it differently. Remember, we're all reflective facets of the one. So we do it differently. We perceive it differently. However slight it might be, or however advanced it may be. It's like these bodies. These bodies were originally designed to heal themselves. Well, people say, well, don't we do that? Yes, but at a very, very, very reduced level. It's like you cut your liver in half, and it'll grow that half back. Okay? Painful, because I've talked to people that's happened to. Painful, but that's what happens. It's like anything in your body, everything was designed to do what? Regenerate. Everything. Doesn't that make sense? Really? Why would it not regenerate? Okay? It doesn't register correctly. But yet in the core, we have the greatest power in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Who we are, the God. And you see, also, isn't this interesting? We are it's an illusion to be disconnected from the God that we are. We're not disconnected, okay? But in this existence, we are. It's figuratively, not literally. And once we are able to tap into the God that we are and the power of the God, right? The body, everything opens up and you begin to comprehend that everything should heal itself. Not over a long period of time, but a comparatively short period of time. Doesn't matter what's happening. Organs are failing or anything. You regenerate it. Good as new. Everything in the body. That's how it was. Long, long, long time ago. This is why we don't have openings in our bodies to take things out. Okay? Because if we, and some laugh about that, but if we were designed to have things removed, we would have some form of a flap or something that would open up and seal itself. It's like a light bulb, pull one out, put one in. Plug and play. But that's not how it is. I mean, everything explains itself to us. It's just that we are not receptive enough to comprehend it. So we just kind of poo-poo it or blow it off. But this is how powerful we are. We are equipped with super manifesting ability. The reason I'm talking about this is the fact that we play it and play it and play it until we get it. Okay? Until we embrace it. And then we kind of test it because we go into heart-mindedness, go in meditation like we do every day, in silence, the now, present moment, relaxed into the body, focused on your breath rising and falling, as still as you possibly can be. And this is the space where the God is at. And you communicate with all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever, which means all the energetics, right? Including you. And you're an artist, so you form with the universe what it is in detail that you would like. Does that make sense? Rather than to hook, struggle, and and grip and grab and pull and through lifetimes. We could do that one lifetime, right? Learn it, but not all the time, not forever. We're about expansion and growth and flourish and move, flow, undulate, not stuck and fixed on this planet forever. And it seems pretty simple. Oh, okay, so I'll start meditating, and then I'll be able to manifest anything I want. First, you got to master the ego mind through the heart mind. Okay? Because it sure as heck is not interested in having you leave it alone. But in meditation, you can manifest anything. Total silence. Emit a detailed description as much as you can. Right? Don't leave any ends undone. Don't take any shortcuts, but be very thorough. What it is, not 50 things at once, but one specific thing. And then you leave it alone. You just let it go. Let it go to the universe. You have the faith, the confidence, and the trust in yourself and the universe. So it's a done deal. It will happen. The universe knows the exact timing and everything. That's great. Boom. You leave it alone. And I guarantee you, and then you don't visit it and doubt it and wonder. So ego mind comes in to sabotage it. You leave it alone. And I can bet you dollars to donuts that you will have it, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. See, people go, well, look outside. How is my life going to get the way I want it with all that going on outside? Because you are that powerful that you can manifest what it is, the life that you want. And that life will come to be. That's what's so interesting about it. But then again, how many of us have 100% faith, trust, confidence in ourselves and this universe? That's a good question. Do we know the exact number? No. No idea. Everything is connected to a cosmic intelligent web of energy, love, and information that physically exists in between every atom in this universe. An exponentially increasing flow of deep inspirational insights happens with every thought which passes through. It is unimaginable that the moment you let go of this small limiting identity who you've been conditioned to believe is you, and you dive deeper into trusting this omnipresent intelligence, your inner light switches on. And you'll know it because your body becomes deeply relaxed and your mind becomes supremely empty, soft, and receptive to every possible experience that flows your way. It's a celebration of life. How many of us celebrate life every moment we can? To be in the deep gratitude of that life. Or are the majority stuck in things of material physical life. Right? Worry, stress, fear, anxiety. Wondering about this, right now, on this very now moment on this planet. You can feel it when you watch it, observe it. The people that are in our country alone that are stressed, full of anxiety, worried, all that's consuming them. And little do they know, even it looks doom and gloom, they can shift it on a dime into the opposite direction. But see, when you get so slow, when you go so deep with it, you cannot see the forest through the trees. You can't. So you're stuck there and you stay there. This is what happens to many of us. And the most challenging of times, all of us have the ability to shift it. You know why? Because we have confidence, faith, and trust in ourselves, and we know who and what we are. Say. And we don't take life seriously. And that's a gray area because, what are you going to do? You're just going to run around, laugh, and joke about it or anything. No, you in other words, you participate in it, but you aren't it. And you know that it is short time. So what you do is you enjoy it, and you learn how to manifest it the way you want it to be for you. That's how it works. See, the buck stops with you. The buck stops with all of us. And it's what we believe is what we manifest. That's it. It's whatever information that you have embraced and you believe it. That's what you go by to create, to manifest. But like I said, if you have doubt, right, and the doubt grows and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and you focus more and more on it, so you're going to create the crap, the very thing that you don't care to have in your life. And then you sit there and go, why does this keep happening? Because you keep focusing on it. See, we're in a constant state of surrender, of letting go. We really are. We let go of control. We surrender every moment we can. We surrender it all. And what this affords us is that we don't look at this life as, serious. We look at the life as really enjoyable and fun. Because why wouldn't we, since we're the creators of it? You have a child, and you could literally teach that child, right? Fill it full of information, mold it and shape it, because it doesn't have anything, no reference at all, just the information that it's fed. Like I used the analogy that you could take two children, say a brother and a sister, right? One you give a lot of love to and caring and kindness, support, confidence, belief. The other one you totally ignore, cut down, abuse, everything. The one that's gotten all the love and everything flourishes. And it hasn't, embraces the darkness. Mean, angry, right? Hurt. And a lot of avenues. Maybe you've met people like that. Maybe you've experienced it. But by knowing who and what you are, all of that fades out. Imagine when a child is taught who and what it is in the beginning by someone who knows who and what they are. So you can see as the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed and the puzzle pieces are stepped into place, you can see what we have, what's shaping and forming out of all this chaos, and fear, and worry and stress. A God-planet paradise. Now that's spectacular because we're all gods in these bodies. And we're literally creating a paradise for ourselves to experience. Now, we have not experienced paradise on this planet, this particular species. Not anywhere near it. But now we are creating it collectively. It's not a figment of our imagination. It is reality. And the transition is absolutely fantastic because we can compare as we view, watch, learn, experience, and progress. But we know the difference. We know horrible, and then we know what God Planet Paradise is because we are the God. So we create it. Where everyone is in heart mind. And everyone can manifest instantaneously. Now remember, through heart mind is totally different than ego mind. There isn't that want, have, give, take. Because we know that whatever it is ours already. It's ours already. And we have this tapestry and all of this energy that we use to form whatever it is we want. The gods that we are pure energy. Pure, unadulterated, deep, eternal love. We are the highest frequency in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, forever. Now, in this very moment. Not tomorrow or a year from now, but now. We always have been. It's like opening up a chest, right? Treasure chest. And you look at the chest and you go, oh, it's just a wooden box. There's no jewels or anything on it. Oh, I'll open up. I'm curious. You open it up, and there's just endless mounds of gold and silver and gem jewels and just sparkling and shining like a golden, vaporous light. You're just blown away from the view of it. It's like, the old saying, never judge a book by its cover. Because majority of the time, you're totally off base. This is why judgment is ego mind's deal, not ours. But this is why we talk about all of this so many times in the information part of the meditation, because it's repetitive. We have to, in order for it to really sink in, we absorb it deeper and deeper and deeper. Practice, 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 practice. Until you're an autopilot. And it kicks in automatically. And then, see, you move into deep gratitude every day, all the time. You move into a spectacular, magna-glorious space of energy. You. And everything opens up. It's like the chest. You open it up, and it blows you away. The beauty, and the elegance and the light and the reflections of all that gold and jewels and everything. But when you look at the outside of that chest, you go, oh, that's just a boring box. That can't hold anything. And a lot of the times, whatever we view on the surface, because of the information we've been given during this lifetime, 99.9% of the time, it isn't what's inside. Total difference. Nothing ever happens by accident in this enlightened universe. There are no coincidences in our comprehension of life. Even our decision to participate in these meditations is not an accident. Every experience is always the right experience for that moment in our journey. And we lay out life as the perfect teacher. How can an infinitely intelligent universe ever make a mistake? Every experience our souls came here to learn is being provided for us through each breath and experience that we are given. Our spiritual path into this awareness is our path home. And this universe is constantly here guiding us, helping us to remember and reawaken the realization of our awesome, true, radiant selves. Join in meditation. I'll return to close us out. Take an easy and slow breath in through the nose. An easy and slow breath out from the mouth. Remain still. Relax into your body, focused on your breath rising and falling. Tapping into the infinite source is not easy. It is effortless. Be still and go within. Stay there and explore the deepest silence you can imagine. Observe the mind. Listen to the thoughts. Soon you will glimpse the reality. And in one instant, you will comprehend the most powerful realization of all, who you truly are. After one moment of this, you will see you have the power to manifest everything you think. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night and following morning. We'll return here tonight at 9:15 p.m. Eastern to continue our Time for Change call, and Thursday, October 30, 2025, after 3:15 p.m. Eastern to continue our Global Guided Meditation call. Be gentle, kind, generous, and humble with yourself at all times. Be in the highest of the highest high, deepest of the deepest deepest, and purest of the purest purest. Eternal gratitude at all times. No matter what's going on within you or outside of you. Open your heart. Allow the magic to flow in.